Hey everyone, welcome back. So this car was parked for almost a month, and this morning when I wanted to start the car, I looked underneath the car just to make sure there is no leak, and I found a leak. Let's see what's the leak. You guys can see this, and this is not oil. This is not oil. It's coolant. It's actually leaking coolant because it's so cold outside, due to which the metal shrinks, and that caused a coolant leak. Let me show you guys where is the leak coming from. Battery is dead, it's charging. Leak is coming from here, from here, right over here, not from the top but from the bottom section of this this connection, this hose connection, metal one. So I need to open this up, and I'm not sure if I need to use a paper gasket or silicone, but check this out. All the water is leaking on top of the fan belt. You guys can see that it's coming from there. Let me show you guys. Hopefully it can catch the exact spot. Can't really see it, but maybe you guys can see it. Let's get this fixed. First of all, I'm gonna open this engine cover. If anything else is leaking, it will show itself also when I remove the engine cover. I'm gonna remove this skid plate, and then I'm gonna drain the radiator, and after that I will see if I can seal that coolant leak. So fingers crossed. Well, it's easy, but still leaks are very finicky. Oh, I removed all the bolts. I was almost about to drop this damn thing, but then I noticed this. Hey, what the hell? Why not remove this? When your mind is going 100 miles per hour, you don't think straight. Okay, so inside there is the petcock right there. That's what we're gonna use to drain the radiator. It's gonna probably take years. Look at that tiny hole. Oh no, I'm gonna take it all the way out. I don't want to waste the coolant. Well, let's see. So I opened the petcock, And I also removed the radiator cap. It's draining slowly but surely. I'm not in a rush because I need to go inside and warm up for 5 minutes, then come back out and then do it like that. Staying outside continuously is not good for your health. Petcock valve wasn't bad at all. It opened on the first try. Maybe not everybody's lucky like me. This morning the oil pressure sensor of this other car was leaking. Same reason, cold weather. Old cars have these problems in cold weather. So I replaced that one for $23. No, this is the second one now. Second leak. My progress so far, I was able to loosen up these 12mm bolts. This one, and there's one right underneath. The one underneath, you guys would need either 2-inch extension or 3-inch extension. Extensions only come in 3 inches. Never seen a 2-inch. But if it's a 2-inch extension, that's gonna be a lot easy. So, and for these top 2 nuts, no extension required. Very easy. And I bought this hose clamp remover plier from Amazon, and it really worked fine. It was cheap. I gave it bad feedback also because it did not work on one of the hose clamp, but it's working on this one. Let's remove what's in there. Let me see if there's any gasket or silicone. I think I'm gonna use silicone. This thing is out, and there is no gasket whatsoever. The only gasket it's holding on is this black one that is on this water thermostat. This black one, probably this one is either brittle or maybe it's not sealing properly anymore after it gets this much freezing cold. Well, I'm gonna use silicone on this thing around here, this inside. And I had to remove the damn skid plate because I lost one tiny 12mm nut. It fell down, and the skid plate is pretty heavy also. But anyway, I removed it. Hey guys, tip for those that are trying to remove the skid plate. There's one bolt right over here. So there's one bolt right over here that need to be removed also, otherwise it's not gonna come off. I removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 8 bolts. The 8th one is right here. Should I I've removed it in the first place. Got this tiny nut. It slipped from my fingers and it fell down. So I'm gonna reseal this thing and then put the skid plate back together and wait till tomorrow, and I'm gonna reuse the coolant antifreeze because this thing is in very good shape, almost brand new. Timing belt was replaced at 90,000 miles. Right now it has 140,000 miles. And it was leaking from here. See, there's on the belt, you guys might be able to see either watermarks or coolant marks right from here, right over here. It was leaking right over here. So I found this silicone in my toolbox. I used part of it for LX470, my unfortunate car. It was my favorite, but my wife, she damaged it. I had to get rid of it. So this one is very good because it says it should work where is it? Right here. Right here. Somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. It says minus 50 centigrade to plus 300 centigrade. So this is very good silicone. Love it. I like the minus part of it. And then apply on one surface assembly. Then on one surface. Apply sealing compound on one surface and assemble the component immediately. Forming starts after 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is how I applied the silicone on it, and make sure you guys apply it evenly. Okay, here it goes. Holy hell, there's a hose in the way. Okay, I'm gonna put this back together using two hands. Alright, this is how it looks. That rubber part came out a little bit, squeezed out after I got the nuts tight. Don't overkill it whenever you guys are applying silicone. Just a thin layer is good enough. And you guys can see the mess down there. Okay, now I'm gonna put the rubber hose back. not bad at all. Okay, this thing is nice. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, yeah, almost there. Right here, yeah. Oh, you guys can. There's a lever on the side. Release that, and it will let the tension clamp go. Okay, let me get it exactly the way where it was. Okay. Hey, this is a 5 minutes job, but if you guys don't lose a nut, unlike me, this thing is pretty nice. It seems flimsy, yeah, but it works fine. All right, it's ready to be filled. It's a bit cold outside. I'm not sure how long that silicone is gonna take to get dry, but I'm gonna fill it anyway. But before we excuse me, before we do that, I'm gonna make sure I got the petcock tight. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad if this thing is loose and I'm keep filling it up. Okay, it's good enough, good. Okay. Ready to roll. I'm gonna put a strainer in the bottom and use the same old coolant. Hell yeah. Okay, put strainer on the top in case if it has any sediments. And it sucked most of the coolant, but let me press this hose so it can suck some more. Don't want to start the engine with a vacuum in there. I'm pumping it right here, and hopefully that's how it's gonna suck all the coolant. It might need a little bit more coolant. I don't have any Toyota coolant, but I have some other coolant. People don't like mixing, but it's my car, I don't care. And I noticed this reservoir for the coolant, it's also a bit low, so probably it was leaking from there for a while and I never noticed it until I parked it for a long period of time. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Let me wipe this belt. This belt has a... No wonder it had a belt failure within 1 year. Maybe it's because of coolant. Okay, I wiped the belt, and hopefully there is no more leak. Because leaks, I hate leaks, and it's not very easy to fix leaks, especially oil leaks in old cars. I could have fixed that 105 series myself, but over there labor is more cheap. Okay, I'm gonna fire up the baby. Well, hopefully the battery has some juice. Was not taking charge. Okay. Moment of truth. The VGRS light is gonna blink because battery was completely dead. Oh, it's not a diesel. I can start it immediately. Look at the VGRS light. My finger. See if there's any confusion. All the bad things happen in winter. Oh, there is less air in the tire also. There's a tire pressure sensor light on. Need to fill up the tire. Better to keep an eye on the temperature needle instead of like standing in front of it, because it can kill the engine in a matter of seconds. Forgot to tell you guys to turn on your heater on full heat so the coolant can circulate. So the heater is on high and the fan is also on high. It's massive. Let's see. Last night I stopped working on the car because the battery was dead and I had to let the battery charge for the night. And this morning I don't see any leak coming from that spot. That belt is dry. I still have to take out the air from the radiator. Let's check under. Okay, so there is no fresh coolant dripping from underneath. What you guys see is was before the fix. Okay, let's start the car. Snow mountains. And that stop sign is almost about to get buried in the snow. Air coming out of the radiator. While the car is warming up, at the same time I'm also gonna put air in the tires. So that's for a tire pressure warning light. Let's see what's the pressure. Oh. This gauge is not very accurate. Let's check it with a different one.
should be 29, but I'm gonna take some air out. I just left 30 psi in it. Let's check the other tire. Good. It needs one more psi, but I'll call it good. Only the front two tires, they lose air. The rear are fine. Check the temperature, whatever. This is a very nice pump that I bought on Amazon. I'm not trying to advertise pumps. I'm just trying to help out those who are looking for it. It's line. Perfect. Let's see if that tire pressure light is still on. Okay, tire pressure light is off. Two problems solved. Now I have to drive this car in a straight line or 30 miles per hour, and this light will turn off itself. That light. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a nice day. Goodbye.